As you can see here, I've sewn the casing, 2 parallel lines. And what I want to show you here is what I used as a guide. I put a piece of tape down. Actually, first I lined up where I wanted to be. Then I put the piece of tape down right on the edge, and that way, as I sewed, I could use this tape as a guide to keep it parallel. And likewise, I did it on the next line. I lined it up, then I put the piece of tape down, and that way I could keep it parallel as I sewed. So I sewed the casing all the way around. The next step is to put the flap on. And let me demonstrate that here. So I had to put the flap here right on the back. In this case, I made it the same color as the back. I lined it up right along the bottom of my casing line here. I pinned it in place. I made sure it was right in the center. And then I turned it over and also checked to see if it was in the center. Then I went ahead and I sewed right here through both the lining and the outside. And you can see the flap. The next step here is to put the rope on. You will need, for this size bag, you will need 6 feet of rope. Another way to see how much rope you need is I lay it out so it's about 6 or 8 inches below, and just run it like this, and you can see, because that's how it will be roped in. So you can see it's also, I'm using a nylon rope, and when I cut it, I melt the end. I don't burn it, I just melt it. I have a candle here and the heat is melting the end so it does not fray. Now I use a safety pin. I just attach it to the end like so, and I will string the bag. I will start at the bottom and I will go up, and I will start at one end of the casing. I'll go through and I'll push it and pull it through like so. I'll push the pin and pull the fabric, and I keep pushing it all the way through. To the side here, and I pull some extra slack. And then I need to thread it back to the same side. So I go through on the back side and I push and pull it through like so, all the way to the other side. Now here's a trick to get it even, since mine are uneven. I go ahead and grab the back side and I line up the two ends and I pull it until it's even. Pull it till it's even, then I let go, and I have the same amount on both sides. And my lengths are the same. I can take my pin off now. I need to put a knot in on the end. I'm putting a knot right here, right above the tab. Just knot it like so. And then I will put one of end of the cord through the tab, and I will secure it with another knot on the bottom. And now you have your sling bag. And if I put the flap down, the last step will be to put the closure on the bottom here. Now, so that's the inside, and if we turn it to the other side, you have a reversible bag. One thing you need to do is unknot the bottom knot on both sides. And pull it off of the tab, because that is the one thing you will need to do. And stick it through the tab here and knot it. And that will give you a lined and a reversible bag. Let me just finish this and show you. So here's the back side, and here's the front side. And you have your flap. The final step I will show you is how to do the closure on the flap.